Let's make some Scotch eggs. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. It's your boy Gabe, and today we're making Scotch eggs. Around Christmas time, my grandmother always makes Scotch eggs. I love them to death. I haven't had them in a really long time, so let's make some Scotch eggs. So Scotch eggs are very straightforward. One, they're eggs, and two, they are wrapped in sausage and then rolled around in panko. And then you can either bake them or you can deep fry them. And then most of the time they're served with mustard. I like whole grain mustard. If anything, I'm actually gonna make a second dip per se. It's just gonna be a mayonnaise mustard based kind of dip for it. So first thing is get your eggs going. Most traditional recipes do soft boiled eggs, which is about 3 minutes once the water starts boiling. I'm not a big fan of soft-boiled eggs, so I'm gonna leave these in here for at least 5 to 6 minutes, and then while we're waiting on those, we are going to kind of make our sausage mixture and get that ready to go. All right, so for our sausage mixture, I just have a pound of breakfast sausage. Now for the eggs, I have 6 in here just in case. This will probably do 4. I might be able to stretch it and get 6. But here's a pound of sausage. I'm gonna dress it up a little bit. You don't have to. Traditionally, you don't have to. But I do like it this way, so I'm gonna do it this way. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of pepper, probably about a tablespoon, and then a couple teaspoons of salt, because there is salt in the sausage, so I don't want to add too much. Probably a teaspoon and a half. And then we're gonna add half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Now we're also gonna kind of dress up our panko crumbs, so we don't need to add a whole lot of our seasonings to it, because then we'll just add some in the panko crumbs. And then we're going to add about a half a teaspoon of onion powder, and then about a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Okay, and we're going to give that a good mix. Okay, set him off to the side, and then we're going to dress our panko crumbs. Okay, I also have my oven set to 350. All right, and we're going to take our panko. And for this, we're probably gonna do about 2 cups of panko. Okay, again, we're gonna add probably about a teaspoon of all of our seasoning at least. Maybe 2 teaspoons of everything. Teaspoon of garlic, teaspoon of onion, teaspoon of Italian seasoning. We're gonna add a teaspoon of paprika, teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of pepper. Got that nice and mixed up. Our eggs are just about done. And then once our eggs are done, we're going to run some cold water over them, let them cool. And then once they're cool, then we'll wrap them in our sausage, put them in our panko, put them on a baking sheet, and then throw them in the oven. All right, so I have my eggs peeled and deshelled. And so now we are going to assemble some Scotch eggs. So let's get started. Alright, so it ended up only making 4, which is fine. If you have a couple of eggs that didn't quite do well, or they broke in half or whatever, and you need a whole one, then you have 2 extra. Or you just make deviled eggs out of them, or just eat them as is for breakfast, whatever you want to do. But we got 4, our oven's preheated, let's throw them in the oven. Alright, and they're going to go in there for about 35 minutes, maybe 40, just until the sausage is cooked to 165. Once the sausage is cooked to 165, then we'll make our sauce and serve them up. All right, so I let these go for an extra 10 minutes. They weren't quite to 165, but we're gonna go ahead and make our sauce for these. So like I said, you can either do mustard, or you can do some whole grain mustard, or you can even do Dijon mustard, just mustard in general. But I am going to make a little like mayo mustard sauce. So you just need 3 tablespoons of mayo, and then about 2 tablespoons just regular yellow mustard. And then we're going to add just about a half teaspoon of paprika. Give that a good stir. Okay, we'll set that off to the side. Like I said, our eggs are just about done. So once our eggs are done, we'll serve them up and try them out. All right, so we got our Scotch eggs. They're cooled down a little bit. Look at that, beautiful. So let's cut into one. Let's try it with our mustard sauce. And we'll try a bite with the whole grain and then just some regular traditional mustard. So I'm gonna try this with a little bit of the mustard sauce first. Okay, cheers. That's really good. Nice, and the sausage cooked wonderfully. It's not dry. The breadcrumbs soaked up all the fat from the sausage. The eggs cooked really well. It's actually kind of nice and creamy. Let's try it with a little bit of the whole grain mustard. Not bad. It's definitely got a sharper tone to it. Let's try it with just the regular yellow mustard then. Just a little bit. Not as harsh as the whole grain. That's pretty good. I'd say if I was going to eat multiples of these, I would probably switch between all three just because of the different textures. So you got your more creamier sauce, you got a little less creamier, more mustardy sauce, and then you just got straight mustard. Kind of gives it a nice balance. But overall, I'm so glad I made these. Like I said, it's been a very, very long time since I've had these, but these did not disappoint. Well guys, there you have it. Scotch eggs. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button next to it. Comment down below. Tell me what else I should make, what you think of this. And on that note, guys, peace out.